They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
We'd love to see this on.
And the Spartans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. On the move, it's Cobb. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Handoff to the single running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatened. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Cobb.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they...
A long way to go for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the quick pass. Spins away from one. There he goes. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Spartans. And the... They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Going to the ground. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play. Coming up.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
Let's go.
And now on second down for this offense. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, they've had a day. And it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Looking for the score. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense, whether they've been running the football.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Picks up the first down, still moving. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Cobb. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll go to the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Sparty.
You knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front, and this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hands it off. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, they pick up the first again.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
And a nice job.
So first down here as they go back to work. Power football with the run. Crosses the 35. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Spartans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes.
There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Determined run, but he's stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what they do on third down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Cobb. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Let's go. Defensively now, we know we get a stop.
right, let's get it. Right.
Looking to throw, it's Child. Showing off the arm. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the toss. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Open space at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sparty. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Collier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Pressure coming. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And what a great...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Child. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Collier. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself.
Turning it on! They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll leave it with him. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a... Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This crowd, full throat, spreading the going to be a long day. Spins away from the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well give it to him again.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the ground, it's Cobb. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The green and white love that tough guy reputation, and they're getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly who this program is. That's what they're built on. Every team you go back in the history of Michigan State, you're going to find what? A bell cow running back that you can feed.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Spin, still running. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the tailback. Makes a man miss. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff to the single back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this...
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Using his legs, it's Cobb. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The lone back's got it. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Michigan State. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by the defense, but now...
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Give to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. The 50. The 40. The 30. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move. Quick spin on the line. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell among many who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago. Such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brain.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With the catch, it's Cobb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the run. And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for space. It's Cobb. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They go to the ground. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The give to the tailback. Got room to work. Oh, he got loose. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. Next going for the goal line. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Childs. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Offense facing 4th down.
Let's go. Right.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. He's got his man across the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Jukes his way for more. Turning it on. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Got him downfield. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Childs. Fakes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more.
The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick handoff. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Collier. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
The Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Sparty. And they... So 1st down will open up the final period. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Child. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew...
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for... Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the ground, it's Cobb. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Creates a little room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the open.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. On the move at the 30. He now has 79 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that does. That reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The running back has it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that last run was just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Switch it.
To the ground with the back. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Going to the run to start this second half. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football.
The Spartans are on the move. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got the first down and more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
But one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out, still running strong.
He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone.
The Spartans enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Running back searching for a hole. Got a little space. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Spartans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run it. And some room to work. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Finds his tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. Made a defender miss. He'll work his way down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. In the red area, it's Cobb. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. They'll immediately call timeout. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
That was a great example of a running back.
The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for space, it's Cobb. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Sparty. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The give to the lone running back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. He's got the tight end. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Collier. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, and an array of possibilities here. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. He's putting up serious numbers on the ground and carrying his team in a way that Lorenzo White used to do.
And how about you know it's coming, but you can't stop it? That's when you know you're having yourself a day. That's when you know you're a great player. And these Michigan State offenses that have that guy running back like you're talking about, Reese, they are really, really hard to stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quickly complete.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick step and go. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. Touchdown, Sparty. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That lead a little more. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. That score will give them. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Single back formation, and they give it to him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try the run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st down from the 11. They'll leave it with it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases,